Tweet Freak 976. I haven't done a video in a while. Just been a little under the weather and just kind of working some stuff out. Some great news. I'm going to share with some people. I'm going to add this. I want everybody to take a look at this. Certificate of Appreciation, Mr. Michael Tackett. In recognition of your important contribution to the ongoing fight against hatred and intolerance in America, the name shown above will be added to the wall of tolerance in Montgomery, Alabama, to provide inspiration to all those who choose to take a stand against hatred. Thank you for taking a stand. Maurice Deeds, founder of Southern Poverty Law Center, right there. I will let you see that. I will put it up close. This is thank you. My name is on that wall now. I take pride in fighting for the sick and handicapped, so I am very grateful for that. Thank you. And also, I'm here to hawk a book. I actually got a letter from, sent a message to one of the people who wrote the book, David Brock. It's called The Fox Effect. I actually talked to him one or two times just to tell him how much I like the book. It's a terrific book. How Roger Ailes turned a network into a propaganda machine. So, this is a great read. It's about 300 pages, softback, paperback book from Media Matters. So, this is definitely worth getting. Okay, now this video is about, remember all the big hubbub that blew up over Hey Ruka? Well, I have a theory that Hey Ruka was nothing more than a distraction, and I said this, but I really didn't get into what it was. I should have. My buddy Vampires on the Prowl, Hugh Lissa, has been asking me for months to do this. I apologize. I just wanted to wait till I got enough subscribers. Okay, I got enough now, 1,024 I think, which is pretty damn good. And I want people to know really what this is about. And they're like, yeah, we know it's about them wanting to weed out the sick. I know, but there's two different kinds. There's the kind you can see where you're sitting there going, oh, bless their heart. You know, you see an arm missing, or you see them in a wheelchair, and you're like, oh, they're sick, bless their hearts. Then there are the kind who have 2 legs, 2 arms, working brain and everything. They can walk, they can talk, they're articulate, and you sit there and go, well, if they don't have a job, they're lazy bums. Get a job, you lazy bum. I mean, you know, no. I mean, yes, there are a few lazy bums, but a lot of these people are disabled. They're labeled as disabled, yet a lot of people are like, that's not a disease. Yes, it is. And a lot of these diseases are inherited. You know, a lot of people get them from family members and stuff, and they can't help being sick. Like chronic depression. You know, these are the type of diseases where, you know, you sit there and you don't go, I mean, they may look a little sad to you, but you're like, oh, just keep on going. I keep going. But you don't know what they go through. Hemophilia. And I'll read you a little bit about and hemophilia. It's 1 out of every 5,000 to 10,000 male births. Well, that's one to form, but the hemophilia B is about 1 in 20 to 34,000 males. Sorry, folks. Something on my little dinky-dink cell phone. Anyway. It's not in, hemophilia is more likely to occur in males and females because females have 2 X chromosomes, while males only have 1. So the defective gene is guaranteed to manifest in any male who carries it. And I know I don't like Wikipedia, but they actually do give a good article on this. It's a blood disease. Again, it's inherited. These are the type of diseases where people think, oh, there's nothing wrong with you. Go get a job. You know, why should I pay your taxes? I've seen some comments from so-called right-wing, these libertarians, who said they wanted a young lady that said that she was worthless to society and stuff. Said that she should just drop over dead. Another one is chronic anemia. Anemia is defined as an absolute reduction in the quality of oxygen carrying pigment, hemoglobin, In the circulating blood, anemia is further broadly subcategorized into acute and chronic. Anemia is usually grounded into three categories: decreased red blood cell production, increased RBC destruction, and blood loss. So see, these are the type of diseases. I'm going to put the links and everything so you can see them. Where people think that there's nothing wrong with you. Watch the movie Gattaca. Gattaca, real good movie. I actually like it a lot. I mean, it wasn't a big hit, but it came out 1997, I think, and it had Uma Thurman and Ethan Hawke. So with Gattaca, it's talking about genetically inferior man assumes the identity of superior one in order to pursue his lifelong dream of space travel. In other words, if you were sick, if you were genetically inferior, you didn't get to live long, or you lived and they treated you like a subhuman species, basically. Again, this is what Ruka and them are, a distraction. They use race to bait atheist, left-leaning liberals into getting into these debates, so that way it'll be a distraction instead of what this is really about. So when you see them do these type of videos, just, I mean, I know it's easy to get sucked into the race debate. It is. But remember, it's a distraction. It's nothing more than a distraction. And I know people, and you know people, you just don't see it. Either they won't tell you, or they're ashamed to tell you, or they just don't want to admit it, that they know people that are sick like this. They just won't tell you. They're ashamed. And they have, they're the ones who get discriminated the most. I mean, the worst type of discrimination. Violence against people with disabilities has went up, while violence against other races, which is good, but it's went down. This is pathetic. Like I said, Ruka did a video. Of course, she deleted this one. It was about anarcho-capitalism and how she was leaving that. And she said something in the video that kind of struck me, that it disturbed her to see homeless people. But did you know a lot of those homeless people are homeless not because get a job, blah, 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 and stuff, because, yeah, they couldn't get a job because, and I know some didn't try, or some just had bad luck. A lot were sick. They just couldn't get their disability. They were too considered healthy and couldn't get their disability, but they couldn't get a job either. So Ruka and them are disturbed by seeing this. Tough. You really don't want to see it? Then take the measures and the steps to keep those people off the streets, like government assistance and stuff. But you don't want that now, do you? You're too damn greedy, because what this is really about is, I want to keep my money. I don't want to give no tax dollars to those lazy people. Let them die. And that's exactly what it's about. When I saw those comments on the video, it made me sick. Hell, and don't tread on me. I'll give him credit for this, man. He even said, look, Mike, not every libertarian's like that. It was that bad. So when he agrees with me, that's bad. I want to challenge all my liberal friends on YouTube, whether it's Coughlin, Azov, I know Azov will probably rise to the challenge, Franks, all of you guys, I'm challenging you guys to make a video calling these people out. Call them out for what they're doing, for just being a big distraction. Of course, I know race is, important, that we shouldn't have racist people, and that we should try to get rid of racism and stuff, but there are other things that we need to address too, and this is one of them. So again, please, don't take your eye off the ball, people. This needs to be done. Okay?